live. Hello. I can't read that far. I'm gonna have to pull comments up on this thing. Okay, please bear with us because I still have no clue what I'm doing. Something's playing on here.
Ooh, I need to fix this.
Okay. Live.
This is awful. There we go.
Good?
Better.
Okay. Can't even find the live. Hello everybody, happy Mother's Day. I hope you're having a good Mother's Day. Hopefully you guys got to go do something good. Probably to the nursery. Today we're gonna take care of some of these house plants because they're struggling. It's not great. Trying to find. That's fine. New channel.
How was prom? Prom was really fun. It did rain.
No, it hailed.
It hailed, it rained,
It was
it
bad.
hailed, and then it snowed. So, it was so...
And now it's 90 degrees.
It was awful. We had pictures, and as soon as all of the parents and like people showed up to take pictures, it just started pouring down rain. No warning, no nothing. Like it didn't like sprinkle into like a big storm. It just like straight, it was fine, and then it just started pouring. And then it started hailing, and then it started snowing. So pictures were something, but I mean they turned out fine. But it was just really cold, and like the bottom of all of our dresses were just like soaked. So that's fine, I guess.
It was not great.
But good thing the venue was indoors, so that was nice. And the actual prom was fine. It was just the pictures were.
I haven't even heard about your prom yet.
It was good. It was at this like country club, and they played really good music, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun. The actual dance itself was very fun.
What time did you guys finish?
Like 10:30-ish.
That's kind of early.
Yeah,
I
know. Yeah, it started at 7:30, and then we were there till 10:30. But it was fun. It was just the pictures were awful. They turned out fine though.
Hi Peggy, hi Carmen. Rhonda says that it's in the 50s there. Oh. Yeah, we're like 94 today. It's not great. Okay, so I have some houseplants that have already been neglected, so I thought that we could take care of that. I have this one right here that never gets enough water in this head planter. And I thought that we would take, I think it's like a mican or something like that. And I thought that we would replace it with this Mangave. This one's called Bad Hair Day. And so I thought that we would replace it with that. I thought that would be kind of funny. And then this needs to be taken care of. It needs to get into a different terracotta pot. It has a pretty big crack in it. So we're just gonna, I think we're gonna pot it up into this. And then I'm gonna move this plant into this. And then I have a whole bunch of cuttings. These also need to be potted up, and I'm just gonna put them in the same pot as this. Well, Jaelyn is. Grandma's here. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
65 and foggy. That sounds so nice.
I need to check what the weather is right now because it's hot out here too.
It's 95.
95. Of course.
So it's 90.
Of course, it's 90 degrees on the day that my rival's school prom is.
Is that how it is? You don't care about that?
It's great. No, it's fine. It's great.
You want to close up the soil? What did you guys do today? Tell me about what you guys did for Mother's Day. Mason was over earlier. Ashley had some friends over for Mother's Day, and she showed them our backyard, so they came over and checked everything out.
One more?
That should be fine to start with. You want to pull this out, but cut off all these dead bits first. Pull this out. I don't know if this is gonna make it. Oh gosh. And Brent's here. Hey babe, will you get the dirt off of this? That sounds like a great day, Kathy. That's literally perfect. I need to move this. I can't see anything though.
Alright.
Oh, you pulled all the dirt off of it?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing that.
Well, I did.
Okay. Put them in there, and then go ahead and put new soil in.
In here?
Yeah, so set those in there. Can I have that?
Oh, you saw his hand! You saw his hand! Right there, on the corner.
Will you use your phone with the live? Like we did last time?
It's going to die eventually.
Fabulous. I think this might be too small.
Too small?
I can't read any of the comments.
Sorry.
Okay, once I get the soil in there.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Isn't that funny?
Crazy hair.
Bad hair day.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to rotate it. Wait, can I have like a small handful of soil? Actually, I'll steal it from this.
Okay, good idea. How do I... look at the comments?
Oh, Carmen, I'm so sorry that you're sick.
How... Brent, will you get the comments?
Someone trimmed their Japanese maple. Someone said that their German Shepherd likes watching ours. Marguerite.
Alright, we're good. Here's mine.
There we go. Now we can actually see what's happening. So pour a whole bunch of soil in there to cover all those roots.
You need like a little shovel.
And so we can even cover all of these stems right here, because all of those stems will grow roots. Do you want to take this, babe? Is everybody ready for the work week tomorrow? You ready for school tomorrow?
No. No.
It is so hot out. Someone said you looked lovely at your prom.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Oh, you gave me this, it was empty.
You
Okay, I
grabbed
stole it.
This is cute.
Do you want to take these out of here and put those in here in the like holes and everything? And then like, see this? Like try to bury some of these roots, because all of this, see all these like nodes here? Those will all grow roots.
That does not want to bury.
Okay, I think she's done. Ta-da! Bad hair day. We'll just put her front and center. Yep, just repotting some houseplants. Trying to have just a mellow day, mellow end of the day. There's been a lot of things that have been happening on the property. I had a migraine for a couple days, and I tried to go really hard at getting a few things done. And Brent has been working really, really hard. I can't wait for you guys to see that. You guys will probably see that probably towards the end of the week.
Oh.
There's a lot of stuff that has been happening. Big projects. Oh, and we're working on merchandise. So I'm excited to show you guys that. That's going to be fun. We have a few different things that are coming. I'm trying to do more than just hats this time, or just shirts this time. So I'm working hard on it. It does stress me out though. Yeah, this thing has no roots.
Ooh.
I don't know if this is even going to survive. We got our head planter, this one, from Anthropology a couple years ago. I bought the small one. I should have bought the big one though.
Mm-hmm.
You want to fill this up? I'll put these little cuttings in here.
You want all this stuff in there?
Yeah, it'll break down. It's like, we'll call it compost. This is what not to do with your cuttings, because some of these cuttings I've had for months, probably like 7-8 months sitting in this water. I just throw in a little fertilizer.
They're long though.
They're super long roots. But it's gonna make for instantly filling this planter in. This is usually what they do when you get like house cuttings or house plants from like Home Depot and like Lowe's, is they'll usually just take like 5 or 6 cuttings that are lightly rooted in, and they just shove it in, and then you think that you're getting a really full plant.
Oh, this one's so cute.
It's very sad.
It is very sad.
Grandma has one, and hers looks really, really good. Jaelyn, do you like gardening?
I like gardening, but I'm so bad at it. I don't know. I don't have the green thumb. We know who got it. I love
Jaelyn likes
plants.
hanging out in the garden with me.
And I wish, because I would love for my room to be like full of plants and full of life, but
We've bought her multiple plants and she kills them.
I gotta stick to the fake ones. I don't know.
Yeah, the fake ones, literally. Not my rooster on your shirt. Not my rooster maybe on a hat. They have been ordered, so I'm hoping, they said like 3 weeks out. And if you guys saw the photo that I used to announce that we were going live today, that's not what's going to be on a hat or a shirt or anything like that.
I can pot the plants. I can
You can.
plant the plants. Cannot keep the plants alive, though. This one looks so sad.
This one, I don't have enough room.
Put that one
The
in here.
roots are so long on this. No, because it's a different plant.
Oh, they look the same.
Wait, that's a different root. That's a different root. There we go. I'm using it as a screen. Pyracanthus. I haven't. I'm gonna have to look at it. Huh.
Two down.
Yeah, because the arborvitaes do need to come out. I don't know where we're gonna put this one in here. Here, you find an area for this to go in here.
Great.
That's really
That's
gross.
disgusting.
Cheers.
That is so gross. Oh my gosh, where is this gonna go?
Maybe if you move.
It's gonna go right here.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, that's where it's gonna
I
go.
should just send you home with some snake plants, or not snake plants, with some pothos, because these are really hard to kill. Also snake plants.
I have had my what are they called? Like air plants?
Air plants, yeah.
Air plants. I had that one. I've had that one for like a year. Kept that one alive.
That one's alive?
Don't think I've watered it once though.
She killed a plant in a terrarium once. I was like,
Killed the whole terrarium.
the whole terrarium. It turned black instantly. I still have both of mine.
That was really bad. Actually, I do remember that.
Does your school have horticultural programs?
What is that?
Like learning like greenhouses. You guys don't have greenhouses there.
We don't have like, there's like gardening, but it's
Is
not for like a class. I think it's for like a club,
You barely
more
use
of a
birds
club. But we do have some really cool like classes that my school offers. We have like culinary, and you get to like go to like France. They'll fly you out. This year they flew out the whole culinary 2 class to Italy. And they got to spend like 2 weeks in Italy.
Why are you not better at cooking?
I'm in culinary 1.
How do we get you in 2?
Be better, I don't know. They do offer like a lot of like courses. They do like medical courses. We have this really cool medical careers class where you could be interns at like the hospital or like a dentist office or like a physical therapist, and it's like you're
She
very
goes
like
to like
on.
one of the like best schools in the area. She goes
Yeah.
to, it's called PV, and it's like a massive school. They're constantly building on it and adding things and adding classes. Who is it that donates to the school?
Oh,
Who that went there?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers.
He
Aaron
went
Rodgers.
there.
Yeah, he went to my school, played football there, and then he went to the community college in my town, and then went on to a bigger college, and then he's where he's at now. But he still donates to our school, and so our football field, our football program is just
It's
huge.
amazing. It's crazy.
It's insane.
I just watched Freya. She's got a fly on her foot. She's staring at it. I wish that you guys could see that. She just has her foot up and she was staring at it. It was so cute.
Alright.
There is a snake plant.
Okay.
No, it's called the ZZ plant, not a snake plant.
Got a picture it. Describe it.
It's in the other room. It's in a plastic pot on a plate.
Okay.
It's small.
Try my best.
The pot is like this big.
Okay.
But, okay, we also need a terracotta pot.
Like these?
Yeah, I think they're over there.
Alright.
If you want to grab one of those and grab that, and then we'll pot that up also.
Okay.
Okay? No, that's too big. Where's your shoes?
I don't know.
They're kids.
Ow! Oh my god.
Jaelyn, what are you going to do when you go to college? Dental hygienist?
Yeah, hopefully.
She wants to go dental hygienist. There's not a school that's nearby though.
Sac and Reading.
Sac and Reading, yeah. So if she goes that route, she'll have to go. I think it's like over. It's an hour and a half away, hour 45 minutes away.
We have family
Who?
Reading. Dad's side?
Oh, yeah. It's really hot out here. I have to turn a fan on. I'm sweating so bad. We have to see the Freya. She's under the tripod. Let me see if I can do this. There she is. She's literally under the tripod. Oh, are you gonna show them the terrarium also?
I did. Okay. This.
Go up close and show them.
This is the terrarium that my brother made. It was me, my brother, and then my sister, and we all made terrariums. And it's still. This was like what, 2 years ago?
2 years, yeah.
And like, look at this thing. Like, that's crazy. Mine died in like a month.
Hi, Irene. We'll just block them. Did you do it? Cool. Okay, this is a ZZ plant that we're gonna do also. It is not happy. This one, I think, went in this container at like Christmas time or something like that.
Is that the right plant?
Yeah. It might be that it's staying too wet. That might be why it's not happy. But we're gonna pot it up anyways. It'll be prettier in a terracotta pot. This would be one that would be good for you to take home.
Oof.
It would be really hard for you to kill it.
Okay.
Because this one prefers like less water,
Okay.
which is your problem. I think if you put this one in the bathroom on the windowsill,
Okay, I can do that.
and then like every once in a while throw out some water.
Okay.
You do
How
that?
often?
I don't know, every once in a while.
Okay.
Okay, here.
You want to take off all this soil?
Yeah, let's refresh that soil because it's pretty wet.
What
and
does
pretty
that
gross.
do? Like refreshing the soil?
Just adds more nutrients back into it, because this plant has probably used up all the nutrients from this. And so it could really use a healthy dose.
Should you like do that often? When you like...
No. If you guys don't know how ZZ plants work, they get these little like tubers, they look like potatoes. And then they just shoot up these little stems. It's really, really cute. So they'll grow massive with these like little potato thingies, and they love to be root bound. And so keeping them in like tight containers is really good for it. And they prefer to dry out because they hold so much moisture inside this root potato, but the roots of it don't love to be super wet.
Are you gonna...
I'm not a big houseplant person either, by the way. So this is literally the collection of houseplants that we have, plus 2 more inside.
Are you gonna plant potatoes again this year?
I already have them going.
Oh, great.
They're massive.
That was a really fun, like, interesting video.
I will wait to harvest them, and then you can come harvest them with me.
That was fun.
Here, wait, you gotta put this one in there too.
Oh, yeah.
You might want to go a little bit lower with that.
With the soil?
Yeah.
Pour out some?
Yeah, pull out some of it. And go a little deeper, yeah. Actually, we're gonna pull off these roots. Some of these roots are not thriving. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and you put those in there. Would I ever consider speaking at... No, I would never speak at a horticultural club. No. I love being able to edit videos because I have to repeat myself like 6 or 7 times half the time. And then as far as the Bay Area meetup, I would have to do something with Janie. I am incredibly shy when it comes to like being out in public. I don't do well in those situations. And then the canopy, this one's from Home Depot. I think I'm gonna replace it though.
Why?
I want to get something wood with a metal roof. When the sun shines under here, like this area, it makes everything glow very yellow, and so it's really hard to film videos. That's the main reason, is because I would like to film videos this summer under here and not have a glow tinge to it, and that's why. This one is super sturdy. We do have it. What did we do? We bolted it to the ground.
Bolts, yeah,
Brent used masonry bolts and put it into the ground, so it's like it doesn't move at all. It's like drilled into the ground. It's not going anywhere. That's a really big tip if you ever buy one of these, because otherwise it probably would have blown away by now.
I wonder if Grandma's still in here.
Yeah, Grandma, are you still in here? Grandma's definitely still in here. Look, there's a baby coming on that
I know, I see that. How often should I water this?
one. Maybe like, how often do you water it in the other room?
Probably once a week. It needs less than that.
It needs less than that. Every like 2 weeks.
Okay.
You remember twice a month to water it?
What about the bottom? Gotta water it in like the sink or something? Oh.
Did you see what Kathy said? Oh look, Grandma's still here. Kathy said one time, as a punishment, she had to weed her garden. She pulled out all of her dad's tomato plants. She never had to do that again. That'd be Brent. On purpose. It has been Brent. Brent has done things like that. No, Brent's here. See, look. No, that's you guys. There's Brent. Hold on. I'll just show you guys. So, is it playing?
You gotta press
It's not
play.
playing. Oh shoot, that's the wrong one. Okay, look, there's you guys. There's Brent. He's right here, of course. He's not thrilled, not impressed. Hi, Brent.
Alright. This is my plant, guys. I will update if it dies.
We'll update you in 2 weeks if it's dead or not.
I want one of those like flowy plants that like flow down from the pot. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, that's what like this
Yeah,
will do.
something like that. Yeah, and like put it on like a shelf or something. It
Yeah.
would be pretty.
This thing keeps lagging on my end.
Any more plants?
Let's, I think, it for houseplants. I have some really dead seedlings.
Those are really dead.
It's really bad. Hello, hello.
This one's so cute.
I know, the
love
bad
this.
hair day one.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
love
be
that.
positive. You gotta keep it alive.
Go plant, go plant.
We'll see.
Hopefully. Ugh.
Okay. Is everyone ready for work tomorrow? Because I'm not ready for... I don't work tomorrow, technically, but I'm going to be filming videos tomorrow, and I'm not ready for it. Also, heads up, Q&A might not come out tomorrow, because it hasn't even been edited yet. So, there might not be a Q&A tomorrow. Q&A might go up on Tuesday instead.
No.
I'm not ready for work. You want to pull up a prom picture?
Yeah, I have a few.
Yeah, wait, let me see, because I didn't even see... I only saw the ones that you sent me.
I'll show. Hold on.
Retired. Okay, well, you're living the dream.
Here's one of me and my friends. This was the background. You can see all the hail and the snow. So that's great.
I think you have to zoom in a little bit. The glare is so bad right now.
Yeah, it is. Okay, that's one of me and my date. Ooh, can you guys see that? I don't know if you can. And then this was the corsage and the boutonniere. That's how it turned out. It looked so pretty and it held up. That was the biggest concern for me, was that it wasn't gonna hold up overnight.
And you wore it the other way. You wore it facing down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who suggested that.
Yeah, that was smart. And it was a lot more comfortable too. And then this was, I don't know if you can see that. That was the bouquet. And that turned out really well too. And it also held up overnight.
Yeah.
And then I have one more. I don't know if you can see that. All of the beautiful bouquets.
I can't believe there's such a glare.
I know, that is really bad.
Yeah. I think next time we go live, we'll have to do flower arranging again.
Yeah, that was fun.
We'll just go buy a ton of flowers.
We can't give them out. Remember that one time we made flowers and then we passed them out to all the neighbors? You could do something like that.
Yeah, we could. How are we going live? What does that say up there? Can't read that far. No, that's no.
No.
How long? No, that's people.
Yeah.
I want to know how long.
Oh.
What's this?
Silly
Okay.
me.
You want to take questions?
Huh?
You want to take any questions?
Yeah. You guys have any questions? You guys want to do a live Q&A?
Live Q&A.
Chris, yes, there will be Proven Winners plants sold at the Park Winners event, as far as I know. Last I heard. is that my kid? No, this is my sister. I would have been like, you're 16? I would have been like 14.
They're calling you old.
They're calling you a baby. She did just start driving. She got her license finally, so now I don't have to take her to school. Okay, Brent doesn't have to take her to school in the morning.
Yeah.
But what happened?
Oh, okay. This is really embarrassing. But there was a mouse in my car, like burrowing itself in my car. And this was like recently. Like we just had to like go clean out my car, like completely like figure out if the mouse was still there. And Friday morning, Thursday night, I had left a bag, like a plastic bag with a cookie in it, in my car. I was like, what? I didn't think anything was gonna happen.
Half the cookie was gone and the bag was all tore up.
Yep, the next morning I looked in my car, the bag was completely torn up, like ripped to shreds, and half my cookie was gone. So I drove to school that morning, completely freaked out. I was so scared that a mouse was just gonna pop out while I was driving.
She drove up here, got out of the car, she came racing inside, and that's what we had been doing right before this live, was cleaning her car out.
Yeah.
Literally scrubbing it, vacuuming it.
It was bad. And we think that it had crawled underneath my car, and like gone through a vent or something. I don't know. You could see like all the insulation that was like pulled out. And I had like another wrapper in my car, and it was like, again, completely torn to shreds.
It just shredded. It was so gross.
It was
So gross.
It was really
I told her
bad.
she should clean her car more often.
I just got it too. And before I got the car, my dad was driving it for a while. And of course the mouse only shows up when I start driving it. It's like, okay, my luck. So yeah, that was my weekend this weekend, and it was not great. We even like put mouse traps in my car and everything with peanut butter.
Nothing.
Nothing. The mouse didn't like it.
We have one of those like sound machines in her car right now that like repels critters. We'll see what happens to that.
I just really hope it like went away on its own.
The mouse likes you.
A mouse. I don't like the mouse. It ate half my cookie. Maybe I'd like it more if it didn't eat my cookie.
She ate the other half.
No, I did not eat the other half, okay? And I don't know why. I like specifically was saving that cookie for later too. And I had a whole bag of goldfish, and it chose the cookie and not the goldfish.
That's so gross.
It was really bad.
You should probably not leave snacks in your car.
I get that now.
And then Joe asked, where do I get my garden inspiration from? A lot of it is from Pinterest, or Janie and I, we talk about everything. And I mean, Janie and I are pretty much the exact same person. Is the mouse gone? We don't know if the mouse is gone.
I don't know. I really, really hope, because I live about like 30 minutes away from his house, and so I was
And
just
you
like,
live 30 minutes away from school.
yeah, so it's a far drive, and so I had to race down here. I was like so scared that the mouse was just gonna pop out while I was driving, or like, cause I think it was under my seat. Of course, it's my seat, not the passenger seat. And so I was scared it was gonna like jump out at my feet or something. Like I was really scared.
I'm not gonna lie, I would pick the cookie over goldfish too.
The mouse thought so too.
Yeah, inspiration is me and Janie. We chat about everything. Okay, you know what's funny though is, so like I made merch that's coming out. I'm working on it. It's supposed to be coming out. And when I sent her the photo of the merchandise, she's like, okay, I just made merch the exact same color. She's all, please don't think I'm copying you. So we're going to have merchandise releasing about the same time. I think hers might be coming out before mine. That's the exact same colors, because we're the exact same person. Another cookie.
I'm scared. What if the whole family shows up?
The whole family.
The whole family.
Yeah, Janie does not like to do lives. I wish she would go live with me. She's here with fungus. Oh.
Oof.
Christy, I don't know how to do. I've never dealt with that. I'm sorry. And then as far as the Northern Lights, no. Did you see any?
Mm-mm.
No. I did pull out my camera last night, because apparently, like where we're at, you could only see it if you pulled your camera out.
Yeah.
And so I pulled the camera out last night, and I could slightly see it. I thought that I thought we were gonna be able to see it with like the naked eye.
Yeah, you couldn't really.
You couldn't see it at all.
The first night you could a little bit more, but it was still like so much more vibrant on camera. But I didn't.
Did you see any color?
Mm-mm.
We saw like light hues of like red in the sky, but that was more towards like the sun was setting. So I think that it might have been like sunset color, not so much the northern lights.
It was definitely sunset because it was supposed to happen from 10 o'clock to 2 a.m. Did you stay up that late?
Last night we were up at 1 a.m. and then the other night we were up at like midnight almost and saw nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Plant Grandma said that she had 2 large spiders drop down on her dash while driving.
Nope. Mm-mm.
What would you have done if you saw the rat or the mouse?
I don't even know. Like, I was at my friend's house and my friend's dad was like helping me out with it and stuff because I wasn't home, and they were all like, if you see the mouse while you're driving, stay calm.
Joanne said, don't wreck your car if he runs under your feet while you're
That's
driving.
why I was so scared.
We have the doors open in the car right now, hoping that it leaves. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
And then Peggy, as far as who won the container war between Jamie and I at Ace Hardware, it was me. I won.
Age difference?
Yeah, 15, wait, I'm 30, you're 16, 14 years.
14 years.
Right.
So who was the accident?
Both of us. Both of us were the accident.
You're right. And then what's the age difference between you and sister?
3 years. Okay, so we have a very confusing family. It is very confusing. So I have one full sister. Jaelyn is a half sister, and then I have 2 other sisters. Jaelyn has me, who's a half brother, and then she has a half sister.
Mm-hmm. And then I used to have a stepsister.
And no longer has a stepsister. I'm just gonna say that our parents are from the mountains, okay? And just think mountain folk. That's all we need to say.
And my family is huge too. My mother.
Oh yeah, your dad.
Both of them. My father has
5 siblings.
5 siblings, and he's the middle child. So I have tons of uncles, tons of aunts, tons of cousins, second cousins on that side, and then on my other side, how many? 5
siblings. So both of her mom and dad have. There's 6 siblings on both sides, or 6 in total on both sides. So she has a really big family.
I do have a really big family.
Kelly, am I coming to Cultivate in Ohio? Janie and I are trying to get that planned. We're trying really hard to like make it actually happen and go there. We'll see what actually happens. If we go, I would be coming back on Brent's birthday, and I don't feel good about that.
Brent could come.
Yeah, Brent leaving the house. No. Do you want to move the camera so it's closer and not so high?
That's what I said at the beginning.
Jaelyn, fix it.
I don't know how to work your thing.
Don't drop my phone. I just took the screen protector off of it.
Oh, did you order new ones?
Yeah, and I ordered the wrong ones again.
The second time?
Yeah. I think lower both those legs all the way like that. Yeah. So like, see how this front leg is kind of like high?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think that's fine. Maybe. We'll see.
Is that fine, guys?
I mostly shoot videos on the iPhone. I do shoot a few on a GoPro, but mostly the iPhone just because it's really easy. I do have the like latest iPhone just because the camera's really, really good. 14 kids, holy cow.
Not the mouse. Not the mouse. I'm gonna get home and his whole family's gonna show up in my car. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, okay, at her dad's house, they're doing they're putting a new deck on the house, so they think that they might have like disturbed the mouse's house where it was living, and
They've migrated to my garage, to my car
to
more
your
specifically.
car, more specifically, yeah.
We also had a big storm last weekend, so
That was the prom.
yeah.
Last weekend was prom?
hmm
Yeah.
So that definitely had something to do with it too. It was wet.
And they found a nice dry place with snacks.
My car!
That's so gross.
How many nieces and nephews?
I couldn't even count.
Couldn't count it.
Uh-uh.
I don't even know where to start.
Just, I know that like, there was one time when I was in high school, we counted on, okay, I'm gonna say, so, our biological mother, we don't talk to her. So who you guys have met, who I call mom, her name's Katie, she's not my actual mom. Jaelyn is an orphan. And we were counting when I was in high school just on that side, and nieces and nephews, I think we were up to like 28 or something like
And
that.
there's so many more
And now those nieces and nephews have had kids of their own also, and all of them have like 3 to like 7 kids.
How many does Anthony's daughter have?
She has like 7 girls.
Yeah, and they're all girls too.
Yeah. French family. Okay, going to Proven Winners when I'm working with Monrovia, I don't think they'll care. I did talk to them because the event that Janie is hosting is basically a Proven Winners event, and I told them, I was like, I want to be able to film that. And they don't care. They're so laxed about it. So I don't see that being a problem. I've also told them that I was going to go to Cultivate, and I'm sure they know that I'll be going, if I go there, to go check out other growing facilities while we're out there also.
How do you like working with Monrovia?
I love it.
Really?
It's been so nice. It has
Yeah,
been
they
so
seem
relaxed.
nice. Everything I've heard about them, they seem great.
It has been so mellow, so relaxed. Morning coffee. Mm-mm.
My dad has problems, because I live in the middle of nowhere.
You live in the
so
mountains.
I do live in the mountains, so we have problems with raccoons and deer.
You do have deer,
Especially
yeah.
the deer. The deer will just eat all
Does he have
of
his
the
rose
roses.
garden still?
Mm-hmm.
they
And
doing
they're
okay?
doing great at the moment. The deers haven't gotten to them yet. Hopefully they don't. They got to our neighbor's rose garden. Not ours, I guess.
You guys, you don't deal with anything else though, right?
Just
Mostly
like
the deer.
raccoons and deers.
But you guys have the dogs that keep them away for the most part.
Yeah, so my dogs are mostly outside dogs, but we bring them in at night because they like to sleep inside, but we leave their food container like outside, so that attracted a lot of raccoons, and my dogs would just go crazy at like 4 a.m. Like the raccoons would just show up,
Yeah.
and they just go crazy.
Kathy says that her husband works for Monrovia. What does he do? I don't know what your husband does.
Mouse nest?
In the headliner over your head.
Oh,
We didn't
this
even
is
we didn't look in
this is
the
terrifying.
headliner.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
Fear unlocked.
New fear unlocked.
I'm never driving that car again.
Can you block that person? Computers. Computer work.
Yeah, deer, rabbits.
We're so lucky where we're at. We don't deal with deer, we don't deal with rabbits, raccoons, we barely even deal with hawks. Ashley, our next door neighbor, they always have their chickens out. And
Yeah,
there's
that's fine.
no problem at all. I don't know why. I think Brent said something about because we have so many like coyotes, but they're all out in the orchard. They don't come exactly where we're at. I've never seen a coyote on our street or anything like that. But we don't deal with that. So I feel bad because I know like so many people deal with like rabbits and deer specifically, and I have zero input on what to do. Janie is just now learning how to deal with rabbits, and she said that she's not dealing with it too much now because she was using the Repelzol. She lined her entire property. And then they also have Monty, who I guess helps a lot. So, I don't know.
Someone asked if you watch any other YouTube channels about gardening.
I don't watch anybody's channel. I don't even have time. I do, if I do watch somebody's video, I mean, like, I try to occasionally watch some of Janie's just so I can stay up to date with what she has been doing. But I probably watch maybe at most one a week, at most. And if I do watch it, I'm watching it on 2x speed. So I'm watching it, so like it'll be like a 20-minute video, and that means that I have like 10 minutes to dedicate to watching, and I have to watch the entire thing very fast because I just don't have the time right now. I'm trying to, she's gonna be helping me out. She's gonna be doing some behind the scenes stuff for me. She's gonna be mostly helping out with like TikTok and Instagram, and uploading. I film a lot of short form videos over on Instagram, and she's gonna upload them to TikTok for me, and I think she's also gonna upload them possibly to YouTube for shorts. I try to do a ton of them there. I'm trying to grow on TikTok also. I just hate TikTok though.
He's so weird too. He'll watch TikTok in 2x speed.
I don't have time to do anything.
Like, what are you
I watch
doing?
everything in 2x speed.
We share a mom,
Yeah.
but neither of us talk to her anymore.
Yeah. We can do a whole video elaborating on that. We'll
Crazy.
confuse you real hard
crazy.
on the family dynamic.
Yeah, our family is just insane. It's big, so there's a lot
Well, it's
going
big
on.
and it's confusing, and I mean, so her dad is my ex-stepdad, and we spent every me and my other sister, who's my full sister,
But my half sister.
but her half sister, we spent every holiday with him because he's great.
And he's still like their dad.
Yeah, so we spend Christmas with him, we spend birthdays with him, we spend
Dinners.
yeah, all the time.
of
We're
it.
always with him. So that's
Yeah.
it's crazy family dynamic.
It's crazy. Slugs and snails.
Where's that one?
UK.
No, where's that? I don't even see it. Oh. Anything up here in the UK is slugs and snails. They eat everything. I'm dealing with slugs and snails so badly right now. I've been using the slug and bug, and so far it's working really well. I've really liked it, but if you have something else that you're doing, please let me know.
Yeah, that would be awful. Slugs and snails.
Well, see all the holes in my plants over there? That's for slugs and snails.
Oh my gosh.
If you look over by the fountain, there's some plants that are basically just gone.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Love that.
A black bear tore down bird feeder. That's awful.
There has been some bear sightings where I live too, but nothing too
Yeah.
crazy.
I think the entire time that I lived up there, because I grew up up in Paradise. That's where she lives, is Paradise. I think there was maybe like 3 or 4 bear sightings, and then when I lived in Chico, there was a couple mountain lion sightings up in the parks. That was kind of crazy. That was wild. One time, my friend Tara and I, who you guys have seen on a video, Tara, we were at this, like, it's called 1 Mile, and it's a river that goes through Chico. And there was a mountain lion, and we ended up having to like walk backwards the entire time to keep an eye on it. It was so terrifying.
Back when, you remember Mr. Whiskers?
Yeah.
That was my old cat, and he got attacked by a mountain lion.
Okay, we had this cat growing up. It was my cat when I was younger, and then I left home, and then it became her cat. This thing lived
So
forever.
long.
It would not die. It had feline AIDS. It got its entire butt tore off one time.
By a mountain lion.
Yeah.
Or some kind of like big
Something.
cat. That's what
It
we
was
thought.
like a chunk missing out of it. It was bad.
Yeah, that was not great. And I don't know where that cat's at now.
I don't think it made it through the fire.
I don't know. We had a huge fire in 2018, I think, and The cat was an outside cat, so it was just always gone.
Chipmunks. Are the chipmunks bad? Are chipmunks bad? They're really cute.
Someone wants to know if we're going to Baker Creek.
I don't know if I'm gonna go this year to Ventura. I should go. One of my sisters, she lives not too far from that area. Or our sister doesn't live too far from that area, so I should go again because then I could see her also.
Yeah.
You should go with me.
Yeah. Someone asked if you were gonna do a tour of your backyard. Haven't you posted one recently?
Yeah. We do garden tours all the time. I just posted a garden tour last week, right? A week ago? Week before? 2 weeks ago? I just posted one. Go check it out. At the beginning of the month I posted it.
You can just look up like garden tour.
Yeah.
Dig holes and eat the roots. The chipmunks?
They're so cute though. That sucks. They're really cute. We see them all the time at Fort Bragg when we go to Fort Bragg, which is one of my favorite places to ever be. I see them there all the time and they're so cute.
Someone said that the mice or squirrels chewed up their wiring on their car.
Yeah, they're bad.
I am so scared that that has happened to me.
Your car is fine.
That dang mouse. I don't know. There was a couple lights that showed up. I don't know what they mean.
You didn't tell us this.
Print.
What lights showed up?
It was one that looks like you're pouring something and it has a little drop.
Like oil?
I don't know. I just noticed it. Actually, I didn't tell you this. My car wouldn't turn on
When?
last weekend, prom weekend. It wouldn't turn on. It locked, but Brent said that Hondas do that sometimes, right? Where they like lock, the keys lock, the steering wheel locked, and it wouldn't turn the
I
engine
don't know
on.
anything about cars.
It was awful.
Brent loves cars. I've been trying to get him to start a YouTube channel about cars because he loves cars so much. Brent will find time to watch his videos about cars. That's all he does is watch his car shows.
Okay, we set some traps in my car. The mouse didn't want the peanut butter, just wanted my cookie.
So we got a black bear 15 feet away, coyotes, foxes, bobcats. That's
crazy.
No, we don't deal with anything here. I mean, like, I would say like the things that we deal with are like black widows, which we don't really deal with. I think at this house I've seen maybe 3. And then supposedly we deal with rattlesnakes, but that's like you gotta be way out in the mountains. You gotta be at like the foothills.
Everyone's saying to put another cookie as the bait.
I mean, you should.
I should.
I mean, it went for it.
Went for it.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't go for my goldfish. Cheez-Its in there also.
Stop having food in your car. Do you have food in your car still?
No, I cleaned everything out.
You're
Don't worry.
gross.
I'm saving it for later. Snacks for the road.
You have to bring snacks every day instead of leaving them, because that's gross.
Yeah, that was intense weekend. I was really scared to drive my car. Aww.
Yeah, you need to clean your car out more often.
I do.
You've only had it 2 weeks.
I just got it.
No.
Glow in the dark? There's glow in the dark flowers?
Yeah. No. I wouldn't ever grow it. There's a lot of hot topic about that. And so, I'm just gonna say no, I would never grow the glow in the dark petunia. I think that's the one that was like mixed with like a snapdragon or something like that.
That's kind of cool.
I first heard about it. No, but it's bad.
Why?
We'll talk later about it.
What?
It's
Secrets.
well bad because like GMOs and crossing things and breeding, and this is like first step because GMO seeds have never been available to the public ever, and now it's meaning that home gardeners can buy GMO seed, which ties back into buying GMO corn and things like that. That
And GMO is bad?
GMO is bad, yeah, because like things that are GMO resistant to like things like Roundup and pesticides and all of these, it's just all bad. So we'll talk about it later. You should try that though.
Someone said most of the annuals are already GMO?
I'm just gonna say do your own research on that. Um, the GMO ones are like, I don't even want to get into it because some people feel one way and some people feel another way. But I just don't even want to say it.
How are the hydrangeas?
So far, so good. We have one that's blooming right now. We have a pink one, the Seaside, not Seaside Serenade. We have the, what is that pink one back there?
Oh.
It's called, it came in a blue can. I can't remember what it's called, but it's pink and it's blooming. None of the limelights are blooming. And we have one from Monrovia called Glacier Bay Seaside Serenade. That one is not blooming yet, but the buds are formed on it, so I can't see that. The problem is that where it's planted is probably in a little too much sun. So hopefully soon we'll get blooms on that one. That one's like a lace cap bloom though. I'm mostly growing it because the stems on it are black, and I think that that's really, really cool. And then the blooms on it are like very, very white.
That's
Not
weird.
just like a like creamy white, like they're like white. So like the black stems and the white blooms I thought was really, really pretty. Phone's gonna die. Fabulous. Yeah. Okay, any other questions? Because I think we're going to wrap this up because it is really hot out here right now. It's 6 o'clock. We're sitting here with a box fan. It's so hot out here.
Fruit trees.
I've never done fruit trees from seed. That would take way too long. And bare root is just so easy. I have done some roses from cuttings though. There's a dog trying to eat a bee. Yeah, the growing zone thing is it's really frustrating because Florida is zone 9, we're zone 9, like part of Arizona is zone 9. It's ridiculous. It's not the same. I hate the growing zone thing because it only tells you how cold you get. That's why I like very much advocate for like looking up sunset zone if you're on this coast. I wish that the sunset zones would happen for like all of the United States, but it hasn't because the sunset zone breaks you into like smaller regions and takes into account your humidity, your day length, your heat, your cold, all of these different things.
Someone asked what your favorite plant from Monrovia is currently.
Favorite plant from Monrovia? Honestly, that little itsy bitsy peach nectarine rose. I can't even remember the name. Is it nectarine? The itsy bitsy peach rose that I bought. I'm loving the color from that. It's like a little soft peach orange color. It's really, really pretty. I've come to really like orange in the garden, which I've been very surprised about. I didn't think that I was going to love orange that much. Also, the Pachoas, the Super Cal Pachoas that I have up in the window box, they're the yellow ones. They're the caramel yellow. Those have been amazing. I need to show you guys an update on those because they have put on so much growth. It's crazy. They're really, really big and really pretty right now. Clematis still alive. The clematis is still alive. It's in full sun right now. It's the one that I planted to see it's like on the like spikes over there. It's still alive. I'm really hoping that it lives. There's no more yellow leaves on it, so I think that it really needed that nutrients.
Like a fast. Oh, someone else has your migraine.
migraine is way better today. So, you guys are gonna think this is not funny, but I had gone like 2.5 weeks of not having any Red Bull at all. I didn't have a single one, and I'd only been drinking those yerba mates, which are the like organic, all natural caffeinated drinks, and I've been doing those. No problems, no migraine, and then I drank a Red Bull. I got a migraine. Literally,
For like 3 days.
it was like 3 days of a migraine. It's finally gone. I was up all night last night. I was up until, I don't know, what I got out of bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning last night. So it was bad. Kathy, the Nitty Gritty series, I have a white one that is, I'm going to show it to you guys this week. It's starting to be in like full bloom. It's the white one, and it is so pretty. It's a small little tiny rose, and it's really, really pretty.
What's the Nitty Gritty series?
It's just, the series is what they call it. It's called Nitty Gritty.
High blood pressure.
I do have high blood pressure. Oh, I popped up that. Remember when we were looking at High Hand, that cherry tree?
Yeah.
They told me what it was called. I think I popped it up on the screen in that video at High Hand. But I really want to get my hands on one of those cherry trees. It was so beautiful.
And they had like 3 of them
They
there.
had 3 of them, and they were in full bloom. And I like cherry trees, especially the ornamental ones. I know a lot of people, you either hate them, I feel like, or you love them. I've had multiple people tell me that they absolutely hate them, which, I mean, they didn't bother me any.
Yeah.
I love them.
Remember the cherry tree that we had growing up? It was like the neighbors, but it would come over in our yard. We had this like big cherry tree, but it was like the neighbors, but it was on the fence line into our backyard, and it was like growing over our fence. So
On which side?
the neighbor's side, we don't have a neighbor on the other side.
Not the back neighbors.
Not the back neighbors, the side neighbors.
Where at?
Kind of by the trampoline area.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we had this huge cherry tree, and I mean, yeah, it wasn't ours, but my dad would always bring a ladder, and so we'd pick the cherries off the tree. Wasn't our tree.
I mean, if it was hanging over the fence, it's fair game.
When you get a larger property, what would be the first thing you plant?
First thing that we plant, I would probably, if it's an open property, I would want to do something that's fast growing for privacy. I mean, the white alder tree, we have one of them, and it is such fast growing, and it's really, really pretty. I wouldn't mind doing a whole bunch of those. I would probably get a willow. It's all going to be trees. First thing I'll ever plant on a property is trees, just to
You'd
get
have
the
to
growth going
not
fast.
be able to keep your poor willow tree.
Well, I'll plant a new willow tree.
But this one's so beautiful.
I know, it's a little lopsided.
It is a little lopsided.
Yeah, a willow tree or the alder trees. I'll probably just buy a ton of trees, honestly, and just mass plant trees.
Would you be able to like replant like all of your plants, or would you have to just plant new ones?
Oh yeah, no, these would all stay. Anything in terracotta pots or in containers I can take.
You can't take these though?
These trees?
No, not trees, plants, like flowers, any of it.
No, they wouldn't survive. And if somebody comes and sees the house and they see these plants are on the ground,
Yeah,
and they're expecting to buy them.
that's true.
You need to try cotton ball with peppermint. That's been recommended a couple times.
Are you guys going to move for sure?
In the next couple years, we really want to move. We have such a like killer rate living here, and we bought the house, and it was super cheap when we bought the house. And so leaving is going to be really hard, because anywhere we go, our mortgage will probably triple, realistically. So if we move, it needs to be like the perfect home. We want to buy something that, you know, has land, and not so much land because we want to landscape the entire land, but land because I want to not have neighbors that are super close. We just want to have the space. I don't ever think I will ever garden on more than an acre. I think that that is more than enough space to like
That's like
garden.
my whole property.
Dude, you guys are half an acre up
No,
there.
full acre. It's a full acre.
For sure. Okay. Yeah.
That'd be a lot of gardening.
That'd be a lot of gardening.
That'd be a lot.
Yeah.
That would be a lot.
So, if we move, we've talked about staying here, but it is just so hot. I don't want to stay here.
Where are you planning on?
I want to go to Fort Bragg. I love Fort Bragg.
A porch swing. Someone said to put a porch swing.
If we get a new house, I want to have something that has a wraparound porch. We want a 100-year-old house that has a wraparound porch and that has property. That is like the ultimate dream. And then I could take a cutting of the willow, but I could also just buy a new one. I mean, like, it would be nice because that we did get married under that willow tree. It's probably
Yeah.
what we should do before we move.
Yeah, I agree.
That's probably what we'll do. We'll take a cutting and start rooting it like a year before we leave because that would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Because we got married under it.
And it's your logo.
Friends right there. And it's the logo.
It is the logo.
Okay, guys. I think we are going to call it an evening and possibly edit the Q&A for tomorrow. We will see. So there may or may not be a video tomorrow. As of this point, no, but depending on how we're
Maybe,
feeling.
yeah.
So I hope that you guys enjoyed the live. We had fun.
Let's show
Good.
the plants off real quick.
Okay, yeah, show the plants off.
Our beautiful
She's
plants.
gonna show the plants off and then we're gonna head inside.
Crazy hair day.
Bad hair day.
This is, wow. Wow.
That one's my favorite.
We have our sad little plant here. She's, yeah.
She's pathetic.
She's pathetic. Yeah, she is. This one, just huge. Not,
the best?
Yeah, it does. And then, this one kind of looks like bamboo. This is my plant.
She's gonna keep it alive.
Let's hope. And there's a little sprout in here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Do you see that? Right there? This is my little sprout.
2 a.m. Someone's watching at 2 a.m.
Oh!
That's the middle of the night. You should be sleeping. Alright, guys. We will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Bye, guys.